This is Brad Morton with Morton Design Group, here to present the Hanks residence. In this version, we are standing over the house looking down, of course. In this version, I have opted to design a barbecue with a fire pit as opposed to a fireplace. I just felt the fireplace was possibly a little bit too bulky, and with it in its area, it made it a bit tougher to get a barbecue kind of outdoor kitchen feel going without really crowding the area. So I opted against that in this first design. We could always explore that later. But in this version, you'll see that we have the existing wood structure over here. We have some new planter walls that will kind of take care of that raised area and also set some of these other lines in motion that I've opted to go with. We have a new buffet counter in this area. We have some new steps down from a future French door coming off the dining room. And we have a nice bar here with a trash area behind it that's hidden by a raised wall. And we have some seating walls all along the back here. So as we get down into the model itself, I'll show you some of these elements in 3D. Again, this is a view from the back of the house. We have the existing wood arbor out here with some new scalloped walls and steps. We have the stoop coming off of the future dining area, and we have the buffet counter over in this area. My patio covers a heavy beam patio look with these nice knee braces that kind of form these arches. Has about a 42-inch to 48-inch tall masonry column base with the exposed wood above that. And as you can see in this view, we have a seating wall, some banquette seating here that flanks this fire pit. And we have, I'm actually showing on the house a stone wainscoting treatment that can actually tie this whole back in real nicely. So that's what you see there. Over here we have another view. Again, underneath the cover here, we've got this heavy beam look, but it's nice and vaulted toward the back here, so it gives you some interior volume without making it feel enclosed. Again, nice built-in seating, fire pit right here that's actually close to your diners here, so it can actually produce some warmth for you at the table, as well as warmth for those sitting around the fire pit. Plus, it's centrally visually located out these sliders and is more visible as well from the kitchen. I felt that putting anything in this back corner was just going to get hidden with the bar here in place. And it was also closer to the neighbors, which you always have noise and privacy issues. So I felt that that was a good solution for the location of that feature. In this design, I'm showing a tumbled paver floor with some stone banding. This bar barbecue has some nice overgrouted old world stacked stone and flagstone caps. I'm showing a limestone bar cap here and backsplash. Of course, those materials can be reselected as time goes on, but just some different views. We have a nice raised bar back here where you can get a couple bar stools up to it, and you can actually enjoy some of the views back into the interior here, as well as this TV back here on the wall. And this is the trash enclosure area that's well out of view. Back behind here, this is about a 6.5 foot tall wall, and we have a stepper that gets us from here to the concrete area, and then we would have some plant material to soften things up. Here's just another view of the bar area. This is kind of a nice overflow conversation area. This is all 18-inch tall planter wall, seating wall, if you will. And let's see, here's a view from underneath the patio cover looking down towards the gazebo. Again, this nice 18-inch seating wall does a couple things. It's useful as far as crowd and overflow. You can put a lot of people on that wall. As they're sitting down, they can eat and sit on that wall, as well as it takes a little bit of visual heat off of this existing slump stone wall, and then it actually acts as a nice border and boundary to plant in between. So there's a couple reasons for that. And this is the raised area, so right now it kind of cuts straight across, so I'm showing some reverse scallops that act as a nice step edge to give that some structure there. And side yard would just be some grass. I'd come in a little bit, maybe do some fruit trees, hide the air conditioner a little bit, and work with it in that respect. And this is a view from up on your arbor area, and this shows the roof where you guys will be coming out of. So let me just zoom in here a little bit and show you what's going to have to happen in this roof. To make this thing work, I kind of determined that it would be necessary to probably pop the existing roof off of the window off so that we can get that beam to come all the way back. And then what we would do is just raise that wall up to the ceiling, so it would intersect the ceiling as such. And that will get rid of that existing roof line problem and how we are going to match up with that. So that is how I thought we could deal with that issue there, which does become a bit of an issue when you have the two roofs coming together. And we'll need to change the roof line from what you have to a slightly less pitch, less steep pitch I should say, because we have to come in underneath this window here. So this is a slightly less pitch than the current roof at about 2.5 to 1, I'm assuming. So that's my first attempt at the design. Interested to get your feedback. I thank you very much for your time.